The Space Coast this Friday. Leaders, though, monitoring, of course, the storm's effect and the mission plan.
As the hurricane approaches the coast, and by the way, we also have a tornado threat starting tonight and into tomorrow. I
think it's safe to say that this September has been action-packed. While I was in Salem, Massachusetts for a friend's wedding on the 24th, my fellow Orlandoans and I started hearing about this hurricane that is apparently headed straight over us. His name is Ian, and he's going to be a big jerk. Now, there's always a lot to do in preparation for a hurricane, just to ensure that all of your things are going to be safe and to be prepared for when the power does eventually go out. Because the thing is, when the power goes out during a hurricane, it can be out for several days. So we have excitement here with the hurricane coming. And I have to now, unfortunately, brave Target or the grocery store, because I just realized we don't have any canned food. We have lots of water, multiple flashlights and headlamps and tons of batteries. Lots of really nice prepared meals that go in the microwave. So if we lose power, like I did during Hurricane Irma, which was for 6 days, we're gonna need something to eat. So it's all a good time. It's super fun. This is the joy of Florida. So I'm gonna go to the store and it's gonna be great. I'm putting that out there. It's gonna be fine. People are gonna be patient with each other. They're gonna be nice. No one's gonna be impatient. There's gonna be plenty of stuff to buy. Okay, I braved the grocery store. It was very busy. All of the water is gone. All of the regular priced bread. Anyway, so I got my hurricane supplies. And now the mission is to clean the house, because it got really messy before my trip and then during my trip. Also then to charge everything we own. Back up my phone, update my phone, get everything ready for the power to go out. Last time it was 6 days without power. That was 5 years ago, so hopefully it's not that bad, but you never know. That's what's happening. Oh, and also Disney World is closed tomorrow on the next day, so I don't have to go to work. So I have 2 days off, so we're gonna sit at home during that time. 2 days of hurricane hunkering begin. Yeah, so we got some stuff to bake tonight, but tonight when David gets home from work, we have to move all of this stuff. Needs to not be here anymore, because when I was here 5 years ago for Hurricane Irma, the winds were intense. Therefore, yeah, this stuff is not gonna make it. So this has to go inside into the garage or something. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. We're gonna do it. And then hopefully it won't have been for nothing. Or maybe, hopefully it will. But anyway, it's very likely that we'll have really bad wind. And an enormous amount of never-ending rain, which has now officially kind of begun, sort of just like sprinkling, drizzling, but that will get worse. So here we go, back from my vacation, instantly into hurricane times. Super fun. It's a good thing I like rain. And so it began. We were not expecting Ian to hit us at full strength because we are very far inland in Orlando. We were expecting tropical storm force winds, but that's what they said for Irma too, so you never know. We got all of the furniture and random stuff off the lanai so it wouldn't blow through a window or something during the storm, and then we just kind of were ready, nervous, and waiting to see what Ian would do once it did hit. Preparations underway.
That would be the eye wall. But when you have a lot of lightning, it indicates that this is a really powerful storm, and we are going to be looking at widespread power outages, probably starting a little later on today.
So I just got in from doing a 20-minute silent video of the house, all of the belongings within the house, the condition of the house on the outside, the roof. Very boring, but it's for insurance. Anyway, it's a thing to do. It's very dumb, so I did it. So, yeah, so Hurricane Ian is on its way here. And I think we're just here for the long haul. We're just gonna be here, and it's gonna be windy and rainy and awful for 2 days. We will probably lose power at some point. We have sandbags in front of the sliding glass door in the back, which is really the only place that I had an issue last time because it kept blowing the rain into the door and it would come up under the door through the door track. So now that is taken care of. We're gonna get nonstop rain and some wind. It's already really windy out there, windier than as usual. But we have everything charged. I have my phone totally backed up. So we got all this space on my phone. I updated it. It's totally charged. Everything's charged. So the hurricane could get up as strong as 5, category 5, but it is definitely a 4. I lived through Hurricane Irma, and that was unexpectedly rough, like 90-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So it was a little scary. And if that happens, I think my fence is a goner, which will suck. This is the stressful part of being a homeowner. Last time I saw what happened to the fences, there was 3 houses here, and we went around, my neighbor and I, picking up all the little stakes that marked the little property lines and stuff. So there was nothing to blow around debris-wise. Now there's all these houses and all these people and all these kids and all these toys and all this stuff. Back then, one guy had just had their fence put in, like a few days before the hurricane. I remember thinking, don't put your fence in yet, you should wait. And it was pretty much destroyed. So I'm sure they spent thousands of dollars more to have it repaired right after having it put in. So I'm not gonna do any more video with this nice camera. I might take some shots of the storm and stuff on my phone at this point going forward, but I'm much too stressed out right now to be worrying about ND filters and camera angles and stuff. See you on the other side. Hurricane.
According to their birthright.
She's stunning.
It may end up a giant dragon riders.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I understand who she is.
Hello, my friend. We see that rain. We'll whip it up behind you.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Okay, this is a problem we have sometimes with live TV. Let's give it an opportunity.
But what are you doing?
Boom, sound back, Dorothy. There's a hurricane a-coming.
A coming? Ma, even if there is a hurricane a coming,
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you. I'm mocking you.
Well, alright. I guess that's it. Power is now officially out. Lasted a while though. A lot of our friends lost power hours ago. Unfortunately, I assume it's going to be out now for a while.
How are you? Why is the power out?
Because there's literally a hurricane.
Good. My mother just texted me, sticky picky.
Oh. Okay.
What does that mean?
No one knows.
I said, power's out. And she said, yuck. And then I said, yep. And then she said, sticky picky. Sticky
Power's
picky.
out.
I didn't feel like I was that much taller
It's,
than you until this angle. That's better.
It's what time? 1:34? 2?
2:02.
It's 2 in the morning. Hurricane Ian 2022.
Here's my chin. Oh,
Power. Power out.
That was me doing a, what's that
Dab?
called? A dab.
dab. Duke Energy said,
Sticky
no
picky.
more power for you.
Oh, this train's not doing so great.
It was never doing great, let's be honest.
Look at it. It's going raw.
So after a long night of wind and worry and reading, Thursday came and the winds were still a little unsettling. The fence was really taking a beating and I was worrying about that. Usually it seems like hurricanes happen overnight and by morning it's all over, but that was not quite the case with Ian. For a while there, it was actually kind of intense again, which surprised me. The power was still out, of course. But once it did start to calm down, I got to take a look around and it seemed like we came out pretty unscathed, and I think we were lucky. That tree we've been watching seems a little bent to the side now, but hopefully that'll correct itself over time. It's exciting to start putting things back together once the storm was over, but it's also a lot of work, and by that point you're not in the mood. Luckily though, by early evening it was mostly over. Philip was happy to be able to trot around in his yard without a hurricane trying to blow him away. And eventually we had things mostly back to normal and got to enjoy some very welcome peace and quiet. Well, it was relatively peaceful compared to a hurricane, anyway. I don't know if I'd call it quiet. Jeez, that thing's loud. Hello, everyone. Today is October 1st, my sister's birthday. I have to call her. It's been a couple days, 3 days, I don't know. I am sitting in my bedroom. I'm in a lot of back pain because of moving sandbags around, which was not smart. I mean, it was smart to have them, but it was not smart for me to be lifting them because I have a bad back. So it's my second day homesick from work again. Even after 2 days being home from work because of the hurricane shutting down Disney World, we still don't have power. So the power went out at like 2 a.m. on Wednesday night, maybe? So this is the third day, I think. We have a generator though. My dad brought over a generator, so we were able to hook it up. So I have enough power to like have some lamps and a fan on. So that's what's going on here. My voice sounds great. Super healthy right now. My back is in horrible shape. There's no electricity. There's no air conditioning. There's no hot water. I can't use my computer, so I can't edit anything. The power's estimated to be back on tomorrow by 11:59 p.m. I think they're under-promising so they can over-deliver. But that's what's going on. I'm just here, coping, using heating pad with a generator. I'm trying to watch the news on my iPad. I hope the next time you see me, it's with all the lights back on. Because I need to clean the house. Carefully. Day 3. Peace. Philip, we've got lights. How exciting. Oh, good. Woo! Let's get the air conditioner on. Oh, hey, well, it just occurred to me that it's October. Happy October!